Welcome back, my friends, to our second My Player episode of the day. A double upload day to finish the League One season and find out where Wrexham will finish. Will it be automatic promotion to the Championship, or are we going to have to fight it out through the playoffs to get there? The first video went live at 4 PM today, featuring 4 matches, including Sunderland and Portsmouth in there. So if you haven't yet seen that episode, go back, check it out, then come back and watch this one. Appreciate all the love and support, as always, from all of you lovely people. Let's have a look and see what our final 4 matches of the regular season is looking like. Sit back, relax, and enjoy, my friends. So first up, Burton Albion away, then it's Notts County away before Reading at home and Rotherham away. 3 away matches in our final 4 games, and it's out of our hands in terms of the automatic promotion spots because, as you can see, Bolton and Sunderland with games in hand, they win those, we will be down to 3rd. But I said it at the back end of the previous video, whoever finishes in the playoffs, if they don't go up through the playoffs, they will be bitterly disappointed because, as you can see, the 3 teams at the top are way ahead of Portsmouth in 4th. Burton Albion up first. There is the team. Let's start with a victory. Just a quick note as well that I'm hoping we finish in one of the automatic promotion spots. Walker here will pick the pocket of McLean and force an early save. I'm hoping we finish in one of the top 2 automatic promotion spots. If we fail to do so, the playoffs will not be in this video. Hughes goes close for Burton. They'll be in the next episode if we are in the playoffs. But start of this one here, Burton Albion really putting pressure on us. Not a great start by Wrexham. McLean. Now Davies, back the way of James McLean. I'm trying to make the forward run. Davies has it. Davies will find me. And we are looking towards the middle for Mullin or Basante. There is Basante! And there's the first of this afternoon here for Wrexham. Swept home wonderfully by Basante. And that was the first sight of goal we've had, and we've taken it well. And as we see this goal again, I will apologise if you can hear the noise outside. Spot of gardening going on near my house, so it is a little bit loud. Hopefully the mic's not picking it up. But Basante, what a wonderful finish as he sweeps the ball past the goalkeeper into that far corner, and Wrexham have the lead. And all we can do is focus on winning our games and hoping that Bolton and Sunderland slip up somewhere else, which wouldn't be too impossible because we have seen it happen recently. Mullin's done well here to hold on to the ball. Now finds Davies! And Davies will find a second. Just as I'm saying, talking about winning our games, that is exactly what we've got to do, and we've put ourselves in a great position to do so here. Davies grabs us the second. And actually looking at this again, I actually think the goalkeeper should save it. Mullin's done well there to hold off the challenge. Yeah, it's not completely in the corner from Davies. The goalkeeper will be frustrated with himself. Will feel he should do better. But Wrexham won't care about that because he actually gets a touch to it as well. Because it does mean we have a 2-goal advantage here. Here is Gordon. Can we see Burton Albion with a consolation in the game? Well, not just yet because Wrexham defend. Final minutes. And there we go. Full time. Job done in the first half here for Wrexham. Big victory to start off this video. On to the next one. The fans are loving it. Question is, what has happened elsewhere? Standings. We've gone top. And, if I'm not mistaken, Sunderland must have lost. Where's their result? They did. 1-0 to Blackpool because now they are 3 behind us. Bolton as well. Single point behind us. Looks like they won their game. They did. 2-1 over Portsmouth. So, wow, if Sunderland win their game in hand, they'll be ahead of us by goal difference. This is so tight at the top. I don't even know when their game in hand is due to be played either. That's the problem. Because I've been advancing the days and hoping that in one of these days we would have seen them go to the same games as us, but it's just not happening. So, as I said previous, focus on us. Focus on winning our games. Worry about Bolton and Sunderland later. Notts County up next. There's our starting 11. Palmer. Pressure put on by Mullin. Back the way of Baldwin. Notts County happy on the ball at the moment. Wrexham trying to win it back. That's a nice ball through. Portier finds Crowley. Crowley's ball goes in. Glanced away by Boyle. Sent back in by Randall. Over the crossbar. First chance of the game falls Notts County's way. And it was dealt with in the end by Wrexham. Needs to try and get on this ball though. Lainton is starting the game here today instead of Yvakurin. Not sure the reasoning for that. So hopefully Lainton has a good game. doesn't make a mistake that leads to a Notts County goal. Here is Mullin in a great position. Square it to Basante. Instead finds me. And we will finish. I think initially he picked the wrong option, but we still made it work. Wrexham lead. After Notts County had a chance through Randall, it was a half chance at best. But we went up the other end and we punished them. Made sure our first attack came true. As I say, all Mullin's got to do, though, was just play it across to Basante. And Basante's in for a tap-in. Sort of delayed it. That pass had then gone. And now he had to find the other option, which was to play the ball to me. And we just about make it work. 20th league goal of the season for us there then. And we are still on track for a golden boot. So who knows? Maybe at the end of this, we'll see us have a golden boot, which from midfield is some achievement. You know, to score double figures for goals is already an achievement for any midfielder, but to be the top scorer in the league as a midfielder is something else entirely. So, yeah, phenomenal season from us, but we want it to culminate in a Wrexham promotion to the Championship. As Notts County are looking to build down the right-hand side through Crowley. Crowley now to Kamara. Kamara to Langstaff. Back the way of Kamara. And I will say, Wrexham are doing a good job of limiting the shot opportunities. Spoke too soon, because there's 1-1. Randall smashes the ball home. Whilst Notts County have had the ball in and around our penalty area, that's the only real time they've had a clear shot at goal. And it's because we just don't press the ball carrier, really. As he gets through, Laneton can't really do anything about that. And it's 1 apiece here. I've got no idea what just happened, but during the previous match, my mic decided to mute itself. So, there is no commentary over the previous game, but what I will do is show you the highlights with a bit of music over the top, so you still get to see what happened in our 2-1 victory over Notts County. Apologies for that. I don't know what actually occurred there, but I can tell you, Sunderland were helped by Fleetwood to a 3-3 draw. So now, even if they win their game in hand, we will still be above them. 2 matches to go. And it's now in our hands, automatic promotion. Reading up next. Penultimate game of this season. Reading at our place. Our last home match of the season. Unless we have some playoff games to play. For the first time in so long, automatic promotion is in our hands. And it adds so much more pressure to the game. So let's hope that we can deal with said pressure as the ball is in for a shot blocked well by Wrexham. Basante now to take us forwards. Anderson only finds the feet of Boyle. Now McIntyre, though, for Reading. McIntyre to Savage. Savage invited forwards. Vickers is in. We've got to cut out that ball going through into that area. It happens far too often. And Vickers has hit a wonderful strike into the far corner. But when you don't put pressure on the ball carrier and you let the run happen, there's one place it's going. Either you've got to press the ball or you've got to follow the run. In the end, the amount of times we do neither of those things, I mean, that is an incredible finish, though. That was so close to not quite working for Reading, but it has done, and we are behind. And like I say, the pressure now is on us because it's in our hands, automatic promotion. It's like the mentality that you've got to have as soon as you know that it's in your hands, it changes how you perform. Right, let's see if we can bring this game back then. Mullin to Basante. Basante, Davies. Davies' efforts! Narrowly wide, but wide is the key term there. Not on target from our number 7. Oh, we are a little bit stretched here. And now this could be a real problem! What a save, Yuvakieran. Almost 2-0 Reading. And this is shaping up to go to the final day for confirmation of the automatic promotion spots. We haven't really been able to get a chance other than the Davies effort you saw go wide. McLean now wins it back. Single minute of added time. That is the end of the first half. Reading lead at the break. We need a moment of inspiration. Can we provide it? Barnett on the right. Nice back heel to find me. Cut back in towards Mullin. Mullin into the area of Reading. Tried to find a way through. Holmes got there. And not only that, but he's somehow found a pass into his own penalty area, which Reading have got away with. They are playing it out of their defence so well. And it's not the time that Wrexham would have wanted them to be able to do that. Especially in this game now. Do it earlier on in the season. Fair enough. Not when... Oh, what a ball. Offside. Not given. Reading will go 2-0 in front. Anderson. He's found the finish. And it stemmed from the brilliance of Reading to play out of their defence. But I still ask the question, where's the flag? It looked offside. No, he's on. He's on. He's miles on. Anderson makes it 2. Wrexham are slipping up. I said the mentality switches. And you see it, man. The performance. We were good in the first 2 games. Here we've been flat. And it's all because I feel anyway that we've got that idea that it's in our hands. All we've got to do is keep winning. And that then changes how we play. As Barnett is found by us. Barnett now holds on to the ball. Goes back inside to Evans. Evans to McLean. McLean to Mullin. Mullin. Shown too much of it to Reading, but we still keep hold of the ball for the moment. Switch it out to the left-hand side for Davies. Davies inside for McLean. McLean into the area. Across it goes. Right-footed! Game back on! 2-1. Grab the ball. Let's go again. Still half an hour to go. Still can rescue this. Turning, finding the finish with the right foot. And we need more. We need another Wrexham. And then another, in fact. I want to win this game. Final 15 minutes. Wrexham have changed formation to a much more attack-minded formation. Here is Davies. Now found Mullin. Mullin, who's playing at left wing at the minute. And I tried to get that ball first time through to Basante, but it was cut out. Got to try and win it back now quickly. Haven't done just yet. Guinness Walker forwards. And like I say, because we are in a very attack-minded formation, that could then mean that there is so much space for Reading, which you are kind of seeing here. Anderson allowed to control it and play it through. And it really should have been 3-1 to Reading. He cannot be allowed to chest that ball down, Anderson, and find a pass like that with ease. Too easy from Wrexham's perspective. Boyle. Davies. Davies out towards Mullin. Mullin now then. This is the moment for us. Mullin's ball will find me. Basante's in the middle. Here he is. Basante! Near post save. 10 seconds left. That could have rescued a point for Wrexham had we have seen Basante's effort beat the goalkeeper. I want to put this in the box, but at the same time, we don't win many headers. The delivery is there. There's Basante. It loops over the bar and out of play. And Reading will win the game here by 2-1. It's a slip-up that may just allow Sunderland and Bolton to take it back into their hands on the final day in terms of automatic promotion. What's the scores? What's the scores? Sunderland 0, Rotherham 0. Following Sunderland's draw with Rotherham, it is now still in our hands on the final day. But I want to say that these game in hands that Sunderland and Bolton have will be played momentarily before we go into the final day. And if Sunderland lose that game in hand, we are in the Championship anyway, because they'll be 4 points behind with only 3 to play for. But I don't even know if that is the case. I'm assuming it is because we have a big gap between games here as we advance the days forward towards Rotherham. Standings. Right. We go to the final day. Bolton are up as champions. They cannot be caught. Sunderland, Wrexham, fight it out for second place. All we've got to do is beat Rotherham. 1 win away from Championship football next season. It's time for us to step up here and make sure that Wrexham are in the Championship next season. And to do that, we are looking to set us up with an early chance. Basante has got the opportunity to go back out wide, but found Evans instead. Evans now plays Davies. Davies will find me. I said it's time to step up! And it is indeed time to step up! Wrexham lead after just 4 minutes! And we have got the goal! Come on! Exactly what we wanted to see as we finish with the outside of the left boot into the far right corner. Rotherham stunned from the start. And over to you, Sunderland. Pressure now is on you. Oh, ball into the box. Oh, Yavakurin! Get in. What a save. And that is essentially the luck you need sometimes and the brilliance of your goalkeeper. As that ball was whipped in by Rotherham, it was a phenomenal delivery. But then Yavakurin Big moment. Keeps the score 1-0. McLean, Davies. And now we're about to see Wrexham go and score a second to double their advantage after he's so close. Could have been 1-1. Unfortunately not, because the ball is one back. Got to be careful we don't give them anything back here, because Rotherham have responded really well as that ball is one back by Evans. We are now on it. Forward towards Mullin. Mullin on the turn. He has got support through Barnett. Barnett can take us down the right-hand side here. Mullin continues his run. Barnett's seen me on the inside, though, and now finds me as well. One more ball to Davies. Shifts it onto the right. We talked about Yavakurin's save. Well, that one is equally brilliant. Space on the right towards Barnett. There's that switch of play. Barnett has an opportunity to cross. We're back over to give him support. He's gone down the right-hand side. The cross does not go to an area where we can make something of it, though. It's a poor delivery in the end. And that gives Rotherham the ball back, and we are chasing them back here to try and win it back for Wrexham. Unable to do it just yet, but they don't really have too much in the attack, so seems like we've got the bodies back to deal with this, he says, before we see Wrexham probably fluff this, and Rotherham find an equaliser right as I say it. Why do I say these things? Because commentator's curse is real, my friends, because you've just seen it there. And that's one of the most frustrating parts about this Wrexham side, because we work hard to get in front, then we fluff our lines defensively. Before we know it, the game is back level. And Rotherham have a corner and are beginning to build momentum following their equaliser. Green will take said corner. Put in, and it's won by Evans, but only as far as O'Doffin, who can now play it out for Rathbone. Rathbone into the area of Wrexham. Rathbone continues. It's bounced up and hit his arm, ref. I mean, I was going to say we haven't got an advantage here, so just give us the free kick, please. 2 minutes left, plus injury time of this first half. Basante to Mullin. Mullin sees my run. On the left-hand side is Davies. Davies go one more. Davies has gone one more. And it's a chance! And it's put wide. Sometimes we finish the chances you think to yourself that are maybe harder. And then these, you think, it's got to be. The easier ones we look like we miss. Like that there. Got to hit the target. What a waste. May have been heroic to open up the scoring here after 4 minutes, but that chance wasted. And as Wrexham are looking to find their way back in front before the end of this first half, as I can't find a way through there, we actually are finishing the half off very strongly. Davies again. What's he just given here? How is that a free kick to them? It must be a handball or something, but frustratingly, it is one apiece here at half-time, and I've seen nothing from the scoreline involving Sunderland. McLean. Here is Basante ahead of me. That's the pass towards him. It's cut out, but Davies now has it. Chance to cross. Davies delivers. We're underneath the header. Can't win it yet, as Basante's done very well to keep us on the ball here. And now one more towards Barnett. Barnett! Johansson saves. Oh, that's the pass on. It's there again. You've seen it again. It's the exact same story. I told you. We saw it against Rotherham. It's the runner from midfield, which doesn't get picked up. One ball through, Rotherham score, and we are now in disaster mode. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening with Sunderland. If I knew, I'd be able to tell you and say, well, it's not the end of the world if we lose, because if they're losing, then it stays as it is. If they're drawing, they go above us. We can't lose this game. Wrexham, you've got to get back in it. You've got to get back in it. No choice. Mullin. Barnett. Barnett finds me into the area of Rotherham. Pulling it back for Paul Mullin! 2-2. Straight back on level terms. Get in. I still don't know if that's enough, though. One more goal. One more goal is all we need. We score. It doesn't matter what Sunderland are doing. I say that. It does matter if we then concede. But take the lead. Forget about Sunderland. We've done it. There's still time here. Corner ball Rotherham. They look like they're going short here. And Rathbone will take over from said short corner. Work his way into the penalty area. We've done well enough to stop the pass, but he still got it back there. And now as it falls to Rathbone again, shot goes through, and it was narrowly wide. Jansson's free kick long. One in the air by Evans, but straight back to Rotherham. Now they come forward down the right-hand side. It's Kayode over on the right. Cuts back. Sal's done really well there. And now we need some support to find this ball forwards. We will find Mullin. Mullin will send it back towards Barnett. Barnett into my path. Back inside for Mullin. Mullin now then with space in the centre. Finds Basante. Basante, go out wide. Go out wide. Look at the space McLean had there. Evans, what's he doing with the ball now though? Evans will hold on. We have got it. We'll find Barnett back inside to me. Gone into the area of Rotherham. Similar situation to before. Pull it back. Mullin. Basante! Basante! Wrexham, 2 minutes from time, are going to the Championship. And they've done it in the most crazy way possible. It wouldn't be Wrexham otherwise. Back to back to back promotions. Look at the Rotherham fans. It's Basante, the man who sends Wrexham to the Championship. This is incredible. Yes. We've still got time, actually. We've still got time. We've got to defend. Rathbone here for Rotherham. Now Green, all hands on deck for Wrexham to make sure they're in the Championship next season. Do not do it. Do not do it. Oh, straight at Yavakurin. It's a corner now to defend. The goalkeeper's up as well. The goalkeeper is up. Get this ball as far out as we possibly can. I didn't win the header. Barnett blocks. Kyoso keeps it. Now Kayode. Boyle putting his life on the line there. I say that like he's had to do anything major. It was a simple enough block, but that's the sort of ambition we want. I don't know why I said he's putting his life on the line. He really isn't. He just threw himself at the ball. But it's Pandemonium, and it's still not done. It's O'Connell to win it, and it's Mullin to take it, and we're over the time, ref, and we're in the Championship. Oh, yes! Wrexham, Championship next season. And I might not be here for it. We'll see. But wow, what a way to do it. And so there you have it. Wrexham promoted to the Championship in second. Player of the season, we've won it for the second time. We were player of the season in League 2. We're player of the season in League 1. Not surprising though when you see our numbers that we've put up this season in just a moment in terms of goals and assists. Team of the tournament were in there, along with McLean. I think he's the only other Wrexham player to feature in the team of the tournament. With Sunderland, I'm surprised that Bolton only have one player in there, considering they won the league. And of course, the Golden Boot, we already know, was us. And Yavakurin, goalkeeper of the tournament for League 1. So, the player stats then this season. We finished on 22 goals and 23 assists, which is 45 goal contributions in 46 matches to take Wrexham to the Championship. And if we take a look at our squad hub as well, we can see where that ranks us in the overalls of all the players. In fact, we made the joint top appearances this season for Wrexham alongside McLean, with 30 goals and 25 assists in all competitions in 56 matches. Mullin got 17, Basante with 16, including that heroic winner in the previous fixture to take us to the Championship. And as I scroll through, you can see some of the other players, how they got on. But it's decision time, my friends. What I'm actually going to do is leave the decision up to you. I'm going to release a poll. Now that you know we're in the Championship, there are two options. We either stay with Wrexham, but please note, there is no January transfers. So if it's not going too well, we essentially are stuck with Wrexham for the season. Or we move to the Austrian Bundesliga, joining Salzburg, where we'll play in Champions League football. They're the options. And as I say, over dramatic, describing us as putting our life on the line when blocking the shots late on in the final day pandemonium. We did just throw ourselves into the blocks. It's a football game at the end of the day. It's not like our life was on the line, but I have to say that was quite the way to reach the Championship. So stay tuned for a poll on the channel, my friends, where you can have your say on what we should do next. Do we stay at Wrexham next season, or do we leave and play Champions League football with Red Bull Salzburg? We are now 20 years of age as well, so do take that into account. We will be 21 in the September of the next season. So yeah, we need to think about what the best move is for our pro, and I'll leave that for all of you lovely people to decide through the the form of our poll. But until next time, stay safe, have a great day, have a great evening, look after each other, and I shall see you all back here for the next My Player episode very soon, my friends. Until then, adios. Oh, should mention, the poll will be out after this video goes live at 6 PM. So if you finish watching this video, go to the community section of the channel and the poll will be on there.